Well, hey everyone, it's Marcus, and welcome to more Chatting in My Jungle Room. We are doing more Adelaide Fringe today. It's about to kick off. The season is getting hot and steamy, and I'm zooming to Sydney today, where I'm chatting with a superstar magician. His name is Saksham. Saksham, hey, how are you?
How are you?
Good, except you've kind of confused me because I've said I'm going over to Sydney, but there's the Golden Gate Bridge from San Francisco behind you. So I'm all in a whirl. I'm not sure where I am anymore.
Yeah. This is the only background that popped up on my laptop, so that's quickly, what I got on. But yeah.
I love it. Hey, my friends, I'm super excited because you are coming to Adelaide Fringe and performing your show. We'll talk about the show in a minute, but you're coming here for the first time, not only as a performer, but as a human being as well. First time
Yeah.
in Adelaide.
Yes, I'm very excited to be in Adelaide. It's always, one of the reasons I actually did Adelaide Fringe just so I can explore Adelaide. I was like, oh, it's a great opportunity for me to go and check out the vibe and do magic to the locals there. I think that's really for me, that's like a passion to see different people from all walks of life smile, and I get to do that in Adelaide and have fun. So yeah.
Finally, well, we've been waiting because it was 2019 since you were on Australia's Got Talent and you blew away the judges. Can I just say, your showmanship on that show was just phenomenal.
Oh,
Um,
thank you so
so,
much.
like I said, 2019, why has it taken so long to get to finally Adelaide?
Yes, I mean, after 2019, I started doing a lot of work in film and entertainment. So, I went to LA, I started studying acting there, and then recently I did a movie with Liam Neeson. So I kind of got into the film space quite a bit. And magic has always been there, but I started doing like movies and, magic online on YouTube. And then it kind of hit me that I was like, oh, I haven't done like live shows for a very long time. And I was like, I have to get back to it. So I was like, okay, let's go big. Let's do a full-on Australia tour across every city here. And yeah, we just finished off Perth last week, which was amazing. And now we're coming to Adelaide.
Yay! But before we get on to the show, though, you've like totally piqued my interest. Tell me about the movie with Liam Neeson because I adore his acting.
Oh, yes. So basically it's called Ice Road Vengeance. It's on Amazon Prime.
Yep.
And it's an action film. It's a very high octane action film on ice in the Himalayan region, and I play a character named VJ Rai in the film. So yeah, it's my first kind of major role with a starring credit next to Liam Neeson, which is like a dream for any actor. And so yeah, it's been a very trying to just take it in and soak it in that, oh my God, this actually happened. And so yeah, and I showed him magic tricks on set. So, one of the things was like I was showing him tricks and he was always like, "Oh, I want you to teach me how you did it." And I was like, I don't break the magician's code." But then he was like, "Oh, I'll teach you an acting tip instead." And I was like, "Okay, well maybe we can do one trade." And so yeah, we did a little bit of that. But
Yeah,
yeah, I've had an amazing experience working on that set. Yeah.
bonkers. And so tell me, is he a nice guy?
Yes, I can say without a doubt he is a very humble, very nice, very funny dude. It's the opposite of what you would get on the screen. You'd see him very like actiony, and then just before a take, he'd be making you laugh. And it's like, okay, this is interesting. Let's get back to, what we're about to just do in. But we're laughing on set most of the times, and so yeah.
Do you find juggling, doing a movie career, an acting career, and also, performing, magic, a juggle? Is it an easy juggle, I should say?
It's not easy. Like in the entertainment industry in general is not easy. Like it's hard. But I do think that for me, like growing up, I started doing magic. Like everything started from magic. And then it kind of, you explore different parts like singing, you explore acting, you dancing, and you kind of develop passions for all different streams of art. And even though magic is like one of my main crafts that I've, built over 15 years now,
Yeah.
but I feel like the acting side of it, really helps and like to each other. So when I'm doing an audition, I would spin a coin on my finger in the middle of a take and just like, get back into the take and make so then the casting director's like, "Oh, what? That was different." And so, when I'm doing like a magic show, you would see elements of, the acting part of it as well there. There's dialogues. I'm trying to hit certain beats and you see a different flavor in magic that you have never seen before. So, and I always like it to be like, it should feel like when you go to my show, it should feel like a movie. It should feel like, oh, you're on a story with me and a journey. And so, Yeah, I feel like balancing them together has been pretty good, and I want to continue that. Yeah.
Do it all. Hey, so
Yeah.
when you were a little kid and you said to your parents, Mum and Dad, I want to be a magician, were they like, you know what, how about a doctor or an accountant? Were they supported from the go?
Funny enough, they were very supportive from the get-go. Like literally, I was doing a talent show, Korean Guys Got Talent, like ages ago when I was like 14.
Yep.
And at that time, like it was like $30 to entry fee to like enter it. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I should do it. It's like 30 bucks to enter. And my parents were like, no, of course you're gonna do it.
Oh,
So yeah, they were very, and then they would help me like day in, day night to make my acts, like, make it actually and like help me build that act. And then we ended up winning $1,000 on that, the first talent show I ever went to. So, I
um,
mean, they've been very supportive from the get-go, both in magic and in the acting world. So, yeah.
that's awesome. And, obviously very well deserved as well. That's awesome. Hey, let's fast forward now, all the way up to now. Magical Madness is the name of the Adelaide Fringe show for 2026. It runs from Saturday the 21st of February, which is only a week away, till Sunday the 22nd of February. So 2 days, at the main hall at Woodville Town Hall. Tell us all about Magical Madness, please.
Yes, so it's a show where you kind of walk in and it takes you, as I said, it's cinema meets magic. When you walk in, it should feel like you're watching a movie. It's going to be very high octane energy. So from the get-go, we're going to go crazy, wild, and there are heartfelt moments in it as well when you go and see the journey of the show. You can expect mind reading, mentalism, levitations, illusions, and all kind of disciplines of magic kind of combined. I don't think you'd see specifically one kind of thing. It'll be a lot of different types of magic, which is always fun.
Yeah.
From card magic to, levitations to illusions. So a lot of different types of magic. And the funny thing is, like, the Perth show we just did, and that was, sold out the entire venue.
Wow.
Uh, it was crazy because I looked on the left side, I saw a 70-year-old guy. In the middle, I see an 8-year-old girl. On the side, I see a 22-year-old couple who kind of came in and watched the show. And I was like, this is crazy. Like it's catering to all ages, which is, people are like, oh, what kind, are you doing a kids show? Are you doing and I was like, this is not really a kids show, but I do feel like the kind of performer I am, I do cater to, different ages and, and I get people from, the whole show is interactive. So the
Yeah.
whole time I'm getting people on stage with me, they're vibing, having a good time. And so, yeah, it was really fun to kind of have that experience with different audience members. And the best part is that it doesn't matter what your age is, that reaction is the exact same. So, yeah.
So cool. Well, look, you know what? We're very, very much looking forward to having you over here. I mean, obviously, because of your TV work and your acting work, you are a name over here, so people know what they're going to be getting. But what I will be doing is putting a couple of your YouTube clips along with the post with this video as well, so people can check out your insane
Awesome.
work. Like, I still don't even understand that banana with the watermelon inside thing. With who was that? Who was the judge for that one?
Manu.
Yeah, that's
Manu.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one, it just blows my mind. Obviously, I'm not a magician, so those kind of things just go straight over my head. However, for you as a magician, watching another magician, have you ever been like, how the frick have they done that?
It doesn't happen as much to me, I'll be honest. Like, especially in Australia, at least. I have experienced it once when I was in Vegas seeing David Copperfield's show.
Yep.
And he's the highest level of magic. And I remember walking into that show and like I haven't for me experiencing magic, I haven't experienced it for myself because I've been in the crafts for so long that it's very hard for me to experience it like a layman. It's very hard.
Yep.
And when I was in Vegas, I kind of saw what he performed and how big some of the acts were, and I was like, oh wow, I'm really like, yes, some of the tricks like I got, but I was like, I'm really happy seeing this. Like I feel like I'm experiencing magic for the first time. And so that's probably the only time I've actually experienced it. And I do, the inspiration of David Copperfield's work, I really like loved it. So I wanted to put some of those things in my show from the storytelling he does, from his kind of passion.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And his showmanship again is just insane. So is he
Yeah.
your idol? Is he your top magician?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of magicians, David Copperfield, Dynamo would be another one. As a kid, I remember, seeing Dynamo at the Cutest Bank Arena when he came to Sydney.
Yeah, yeah.
And, he's one of the only magicians to kind of sell or do a show at Cutest Bank, which is a huge venue. And I remember taking a photo next to like the show, and I was like, okay, one day we'll be at the Cutest Bank Arena. Like 20 years from now, I want to be there.
Man.
So yeah, that is definitely the vision.
And Australia, we've got some phenomenal magicians as well. Who have you got somebody in Australia that you really admire and you look up to?
Um, In Australia, I don't really have specific magicians, I would be honest.
Yep.
I do have actors though. There's a lot of actors,
Ooh.
great actors that like Jacob Elordi is one of them. I really kind of love his work currently. He's doing very well.
Yep.
Chris Hemsworth, of course, it's the whole Home and Away to everything. And my
Yeah.
first gig as an actor was also in Home and Away, so that was a
Oh,
very
no way.
yeah, yeah.
I
So
didn't know that.
yeah, so that was my first ever acting gig. It was a small part, but it was like, oh my God, I'm in Home Away, so that was quite cool.
Love
Yeah.
that. You know what? And if so, Chris Hemsworth can take over Hollywood, so can you.
Yes, hopefully.
Hey, so when you get to Adelaide for the first time, obviously, you know about Adelaide, clearly. Are there any things that you're looking forward to doing when you get over here? Anything you look forward to exploring or whatever?
I really want to see kind of the Adelaide Fringe atmosphere, like the city vibe. I've heard it's very upbeat in comparison to Perth. That's what I've heard. People are like, "Oh, Adelaide is much bigger," and I was like, "Okay." So I'm very excited to kind of see other kind of shows there, see what the vibe is. I should probably do more research upon like actual places to visit. I haven't really done that yet. So if you recommend any, please go ahead.
Absolutely. Well, you know what? I mean, everywhere in Adelaide during the Adelaide Fringe is a hotspot. There's people everywhere. All the restaurants are awesome, all the cafes. Obviously, Woodville Town Hall is just 15 minutes drive down Port Road out of the city. 15 minutes back this way, you're back in the city where everything is. So yeah, in between the shows, definitely hang around the city area, check out the cafes, the restaurants. But you know what? Even the beach is only 20 minutes away. Everything's
Oh,
close. And
nice.
the weather over here, well, the weather in Australia at the moment is
Yeah.
actually quite exceptional. So Adelaide's weather, brilliant. You're going to have a great time.
Awesome.
Um,
Keen.
Saksham, what an absolute pleasure talking to you for the very first time. I'm sure it won't be the last. And when you
Thank you.
get to Adelaide, I very much look forward to catching up with you at your show.
Awesome.
Like we said, everyone, Magical Madness is the name of the show for the 2026 Adelaide Fringe, Saksham's very first time. Saturday, 21st of February and Sunday, 22nd of February. Get your tickets on adelaidefringe.com and check out some more of his videos just down below. Saksham, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Marcus. Really appreciate it.
And I'll see you in Adelaide.
For sure. See you later.